Moxley! Let's go, Moxley! Moxley! Yeah, I don't listen to the Wild Things, but every time when I hear the song, I'm thinking it's saying Moxley. So, Jon Moxley takes on the massive piece of you-know-what, Will Ospreay, and his United Empire, filled with a questionable person in TJP, with a very talented, who should have won the G1 Climax, Jeff Cobb. I'm still gonna be on that opinion that he should have won it straight up. Oh god. So, Moxley challenges the aerial assassin and horrible person who was outed in tons and tons of exposed videos, Will Ospreay. And the United Empire is currently doing some insane stuff. Mostly I'm rooting for Jeff Cobb to become IWGP Heavyweight Champion, because damn it, he has rightfully earned it in my opinion. And he's had some mixed spots at times, because he got injured several times when he wish he did. By the way, I'm hoping Moxley takes on Jeff Cobb and they reference AEW's match between each other. That'd be awesome. But Moxley and Ospreay would take on each other, and Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley. Like, say what you want about Will Ospreay and what came out about the guy is just, you're just like, damn it, this guy is so good. Why does he have to be bad? Person-wise. Why can't we have more Bryan Danielsons in the world? But without all the fetishizing stuff, that's still weird. So, yeah. And I like this thing where Will Ospreay's like, okay, I know Jon Moxley's gonna come to the crowd. Let's get ready, everybody. I'm gonna stand right here, wait for him, and then we're gonna brawl. And yeah, Jon Moxley hasn't been seen in New Japan for a while. It's great to see him back in Chicago, especially, and he's taking on Will Ospreay in a hell of a match. And they went to war. And it's insane. It was absolutely insane how insane this match was. And then you got pissed off when Fight TV's streaming service kept acting up. So, and I couldn't watch this on New Japan World because I would still have to buy the thing separately because I don't know, New Japan hates me for a sec. I don't know why they did that. Probably because of the deal with Fight TV. Shake Fist. And oh man, it's just, and you got a chair being hurled into Mox's forehead, and you know Mox has to do, I must bleed profusely, Blackpool Combat Club for life. In fact, I'm surprised that they didn't even consider, hey, can we get Brian, Wheeler Yuta, and William Regal to be involved in this? No, okay. Like, it would have been fun if we had United Empire and Blackpool Combat Club all in the same area, being their entourages for their opponents, because that would have been freaking awesome. And this opportunity to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh, by the way, Will Ospreay decided to do a diving elbow drop onto the table. Like, very high up. Like, I'm pretty sure Montez Ford and Will Ospreay, if they ever fought each other, would be like tangling their limbs in ways that could never be imagined, because they're made of rubber. And yeah, I was curious as to know how they're gonna do this. Like, because Jon Moxley is also super hot, and last time we saw him in New Japan and whatnot, and anything that had to do with New Japan, he was calling out Hiroshi Tanahashi. And Will Ospreay is, well, their current crop of foreign talent that's not Jay Whitehall. And yeah, this is where the ending gets weird. So the match goes on. It's awesome. It's bloody. It's violent. Oh, and we also get a curb stomp. And even Will Ospreay called that out because we know who he's referencing. We know who he's referencing. We know who Will Ospreay knew that was from. He goes ahead and calls out Seth Rollins inadvertently. So saying like, F, was I gonna stay down for your friends? I'm not gonna say it, finisher. And I'm just like, oh, I'm pretty sure he's still pissed. I'm pretty sure he and Rollins are still pissed at each other. So, yeah. The ending gets weird. So Moxley does the elevated Death Rider move. Awesome. And the referee looks like he's counted as 3, but then it looks like he kicked out before he hit 3. The bell gets called, but Moxley starts choking him, and Ospreay taps out. And yeah, apparently this is a storyline going on in New Japan, because apparently this has been going on since the Disputed lost to Zack Sabre Jr. in the New Japan Cup, so I had to look that up, what the heck is the context of, because I don't think New Japan's management system is that bad. Unlike when Evo was running things over, so when Gato lost his mind. But yeah, I was like, what just happened? So I looked it up, and then he says, and then Ospreay earlier today said, I can officially see I got screwed more times than Bret Hart. I see, Will Ospreay. So you got kicked in the head and your career ended prematurely before going out on your own terms? Food for thought. Saying the standards in officiating in New Japan need some serious work. Everyone in the building knew I kicked out. We will run this back. Except there's just one problem. Even if you went by that logic, that you went ahead and kicked out, you still tapped out. So, either way, you lost the match. I don't see how this could work. Like, at all. Like, how do you make that work? Like, I did lose to Jon Moxley, even though I tapped out like a little because I got my ass kicked and it was instantaneous tap out. My logic is supreme. My logic is supreme. Like, don't pull the Vince card, man. Don't pull the Vince card. Don't pull it, man. You will lose the fans more so than what else you did. But Jon Moxley winning. Afterwards, he cuts a promo on Hiroshi Tanahashi, and because he is the badass that we like to see him as, he declares there's a new ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling, mother. So he pulled his Samuel L. Jackson impersonation, and now we get Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Jon Moxley soon, because Jon Moxley has had enough. That's gonna be a hell of a match. Anyway, I need to see if tickets are still available, because I do live near DC, so I gotta see that match, damn it. But yeah, we'll have to see where it goes from here and Ospreay's story. But yeah, considering Ospreay has kind of had a bad year since, like, he won the world title, then got injured, then came back, said he was the real world champion, then lost to Okada again, and lost to Okada again, and then he got his ass kicked in the New Japan Cup, and a disputed finish, and now he's lost to Jon Moxley and tapped out like a little you-know-what. So yeah, I don't think it's been a good 365 days for you, Ospreay. I really don't. Like, at best, you're gonna get publicly ridiculed for it, but like you've pretty much been happy that for a couple of years now. Well, like, your girlfriend left you for NXT UK, so I'm pretty sure that was an awkward moment. Though that was after you did the diamond cutter on her, so yeah, that was an awkward day for everybody. So, yeah. Congrats to Jon Moxley. Looking forward to seeing him fight Hiroshi Tanahashi in brutal fashion. As much as brutal Hiroshi could go with, because Hiroshi is a guy with leg issues and somehow still keeps like, I can go, I can go, I can go, I can go, fight me. Like, I know Kenny Omega hates Hiroshi Tanahashi. I don't know in real life, I mean like just in character perspective, but imagine if they addressed Kenny Omega was like, I want to keep wrestling. I know I have all my limbs broken and my body's shattered, but I can still go. I can be back by February. And everyone was like, okay, look, there was this guy who lost his ear and had to get plastic surgery for it, and he had more of a case to come back quicker than you. Like, imagine if you told him, so you're like that other guy in Japan who was always obsessed about how bad and broken down his body is, despite his health becoming more and more of a risk every day. You have become your worst nightmare. You have become Hiroshi Tanahashi. And then Kenny Omega's probably gonna go on Being the Elite and say, no! Yeah, I just pitched a story right there, I think. But okay, enough about the insanity I had. Jon Moxley, congrats. Hope to see you at Capital Collision and taking on Hiroshi Tanahashi in Mortal Kombat. Will Ospreay, I don't really know what's going to happen with him. I'm pretty sure he's going to go in with conspiracy mode and go ahead and proclaim he's been more screwed than Bret Hart again. So, take it out what you will. Anyways, this was New Reality Entertainment, the WrestleVerse, presenting Jon Moxley versus Will Ospreay in a hellacious matchup that lasted for 21 minutes. Awesome. And feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out the content in the description below. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you all next time. Please take care and have a good day, everybody.